Hi and welcome to the last part of the 3-part Valentine's Day mini-series. If you have not watched the first two, make sure to go and watch them now. In the description of this video, there will be a little playlist. You can click it, it'll have them, it'll be beautiful, you'll have a great time. You know, grab some popcorn, grab some wine, watch some videos. Mwah, bellissimo. But this part is a very beautiful question, and I love it, and I think it's really important. And the question is how to love yourself first this Valentine's Day. To me, that's the most important thing. That's the most important because that's your relationship. Your relationship with yourself dictates your relationship with other people. Now, as always for this series, I have this amazing announcement at the end of this video. So make sure to keep watching because just by watching, I promise you'll probably be energized by emotion and my passion, and even just through a video format. So make sure to keep watching because at the end, it's gonna be great. And I'm announcing it because after this video, that link that I'm gonna share with you is only gonna be available for 1 more week. Only for 1 more week. So it'll be great. Basically, it'll be only available until next week's video, which is every Wednesday, by the way, if you haven't figured that out by now. So, how to love yourself first this Valentine's Day. So, how to love yourself first this Valentine's Day. Why do we want to do it? We want to do it because our relationship with ourselves dictates your relationship with other people. Hands down, full stop. You might say, I just got to do the right thing, or, you know, what's wrong with me? You know, there's the problem right there. Is that what I find most dating advice, literally, this is my problem, by the way. This is actually my problem. That most dating advice, what they say is, what they do, is they just tell you what to do. They deal with the very surface level bullshit. Now, sometimes I produce videos like that because for some people, they need it. But you always know, right? You always know that when I do it, I actually talk about it at a very deeper level. There is an exponential difference, right? But most dating coaches will say like, do this, do that, you know, just position yourself in volume A and you will do the dance and this will get him to like you. It's like we're playing soccer, right? You've learned to play soccer or wherever you are in the world, some people call it football. But what you find is, you know, you play football or soccer by using your feet. Now, what if someone told you you could hit the ball with 1 foot? Only 1 foot. Let's say your left foot. You know, it would make the game a lot harder because then you're playing half the game. And now someone says you have to do it with one eye blindfolded. Now you've lost your depth of field. And then the other one says, actually, no, you have to do it with a double blindfold. Now you can't see. Now, dating advice, that is most dating advice, is they take away from your ability to connect and communicate. It takes away, it's not a giving forward, it's not a filling up. Because that's what some people need sometimes. Sometimes people need to dial down their emotions so that way they can recover in order to dial it back up, right? So they can get that passion, so they can get that love in their life. But what I'm here to do is to share with you is that that's not really, I honestly find, the best way, the most grounded way to really love yourself first, to allow yourself to be confident in yourself. Because you know what? If you've ever been in a narcissistic relationship, you learnt through that person that your thoughts don't matter. And you know what? I know a lot of people who aren't in narcissistic relationships, and that's what they think. Maybe they were raised that way. Maybe schooling, maybe TV taught them to think that their thoughts don't matter. And to me, that's the real greatest definition of loving yourself. It's like when you don't have to ask that question, when you don't have to try, you just believe that whatever you're saying is good, and it's not arrogance. Because there is a difference between confidence and arrogance. Just like there is a difference between inviting and insisting. Just like there is a difference between alluring versus seductive. You know, there is a universal difference between the two. And this is what I really want you to get, is that to truly love yourself, we have to allow ourselves to feel. That's the biggest thing. We have to allow ourselves to feel our negative emotions. That if you want the good, you have to be willing to feel the bad. If you want the great, you have to be willing to feel the worse. Because in those worse emotions, that's where the lessons lie. We remember things when we feel them. You know, you don't remember every time you got into the car, but my God, you probably remember the one time you got into the car and someone had broken into it. You don't remember every conversation you've had, but you remember that conversation that, you know, when it was full of emotion and passion and just love, that was a thing that you remembered. So that's what I want you to invite you to feel, is that we have these emotions that are there to be listened to. They are there as indicators. They have always been there as indicators. And I want to add on this and just give you a little bit more information that positive emotions, things that we want, it's okay to want things. People say, you know, I don't want to be superficial. Fuck it. Be superficial. It's important for you, because when you get into that thing and you say, no, it's not important for me, that's when it becomes important. So we might as well admit it to ourselves now before it becomes a problem later. If you think, oh, it's too superficial to want someone in your life who's actually, you know, just as fit as you are, then you're going to be in a relationship with someone who's not as fit as you are. And then when you're in that relationship, you're going to think, fuck, I wish I was with someone who was as fit as I am. So that's the thing. We know what we want when we get what we don't want. And sometimes you're in a situation, if you're watching a video like this, maybe you're sick and tired, maybe you're not, but you know, wherever it is, maybe you just want more. And it starts with admitting more. It starts with admitting that you want more. It starts with being okay with wanting more. And it starts with also feeling the bad. Because anger, pain, frustration, all of this is there. And guess what? If you don't feel it, this is what happens. Life is very interesting. So if you don't feel the bad, what happens is life will keep putting you in that situation. Now, I don't know if you've ever met someone, right? They break up with someone, they meet someone new, and it's basically the same person. And they get themselves into basically the same problems. And then they keep getting frustrated and frustrated, 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 frustrated. It's because in that first relationship, they were frustrated, but they never allowed themselves to feel it. They thought it was unimportant. And as a result, right? As a result, they keep getting themselves into the same situations until they get so frustrated that they decide to step out of it. Now, that's my aim as your coach, is to make sure you don't have to be in these situations to feel the thing. And we do it in a really fun and exciting way, and it's really amazing. But here's the offer. Here's the amazing offer. Amazing! Whoa! I have my course that's being released. End of this month, start of next month. Can't guarantee the exact time. And basically, it's my 7-day self-love course. It's 7 days where we talk about intimacy, we talk about pain, we talk about confidence, we talk about self-esteem, we get in touch, there's going to be some meditations in there. It's really, really just a really piffy, like a pure way of coming up with just a great way of you getting in touch with yourself, getting in touch with your emotions and expressing and exploring. And you might not say that's my problem, but my God, when I talk to people one-on-one and they say, you know, why am I not getting what I want? It's because they're not letting themselves feel that they want it enough, or it's not letting themselves feel the frustration enough. And so when we're in these situations, what I care about most, by the way, is automatic action. I don't want to have to tell you what to do and then get you to fucking do it. It's the action that we do automatically. You know, it's the, I'm sick and tired of this, I'm making a change, or I love this so much, I'm keeping this around forever. That kind of action is the action that I care about. So this course is your first step. Now, I wanted this course to be available for everyone, so that's why I'm only doing it at $7 when it's released. That's $1 a day, that's 2 coffees, my God. But here's the thing, there's 1 week left on this thing. If you haven't watched the other videos, you've missed out, but if you're watching this video, if you're tuning in now, there's only 1 week left and it's only gonna be $1. Only $1. So make sure to go to 7daysselflovecourse.com and you can check it out now. There's a little video that'll explain a bit more about what it is, so that way you're not wasting your dollar. But you know what? It's an energetic barrier. That's why I put money on these things, because I want people who are willing, that they want more than the pain of putting $1 out there is. And honestly, $1 is not much. So thank you so much for watching this series. I've had a really fun time filming it. It's been crazy. You can admit it's been crazy. I admit it's been crazy. But thank you so much for watching. If you did like this video, make sure to leave a like, because if you did, then I like you. And make sure to subscribe, because, you know, it helps me. Just really honest. There's no joke here. Genuinely helps me. And I love waking up every day and being like, yeah, there's a few more people, few more people. It's really nice, because we're building a tribe. We're building a tribe together, and I fucking love it. It's great. I have this firm belief, together we're better. Together we are better. And this, my life, your life, This is the example. So thank you. Like, fucking honestly, thank you. See ya.
Hold me close, I want to feel your love. Together we are free. Just be with me. Just be with me. Just